Hey guys, yeah, I'm on the FZ today, and I do have something to talk about today. I thought about it all last night, and as you guys can see from the title, it's obsession. I'm obsessed. Yeah, my brain is broke. I told you guys that many times, and I think I have an obsession problem, and I seem to be obsessed with buying stuff for bikes. Oops, yep. Guys, I just moved my camera. Hopefully I got it back into the, trying it in a different angle on this bike, but hopefully this is okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm obsessed with accessories. Not even accessories, just upgrades, everything. I buy this bike, guys. It's no miles, 1,700 miles. It doesn't really need much. Kind of excited, buy the bike. Said, man, it doesn't need much. I don't got to do much to it. Well, that went out the window pretty quick, because I think a majority of the stuff that I put on this bike is all aesthetics. It's just cosmetic. It's just a matter of taste. It's not a matter of function. I think I can name the function stuff real quick. I had to do the gas tank deal, which didn't cost a lot of money. It was less than $50 to fix all the rust in the gas tank, which wasn't a lot. Put a new filter in, take it all apart. It was all labor. So that was a major issue, but I fixed it and wasn't a major expense. I did replace the brake lines, but I didn't have to. You should after 10 years if they're rubber, but they looked good. So that's like on the fence, but that's a stuff, that's an upgrade that you probably should do. And I'm trying to think anything else. I put tires on it because, and they were expensive. The brake lines weren't, they were like $150, $160. The tires were like $350, mounted and all done and everything, which is not bad, but the tires were fine. They just, when I pushed the bike to more of my limits, I just didn't feel comfortable with the bike. And so I just didn't feel comfortable with the bike. So I bought tires. Now I didn't have to, but I wouldn't say that's I guess it could be, yeah, it's not cosmetic. It's something you need if you don't feel comfortable. So, and that's it. Did I need a quick shifter? No. Did I need a gear indicator? No. And I'm going to get to some other things, guys, that I spent some money on that, like I said, I'm obsessed. I didn't need this stuff. And one of the things I did, now I'm going to get to the cosmetic stuff in a bit, and I'm going to do a walk around. I'll show you guys what I did to the bike. But it's not really about the FZ as much as about any bike I've had. From my Speedmaster, my Scrambler, the KLX, my pit bike. I've done a ton of little things on that bike. Every bike I have, I cannot leave well enough alone. The GS, I put a ton of money into the bike that I don't think I needed to put into the bike, really. I mean, but I did, because the bike came pretty much equipped. But, I just do it. And, yeah, I think I'm obsessed with my broken brain. Anyway, so, yeah, so let's get to the stuff that I didn't need. I just recently put a tune in. I didn't need to put a tune in. The bike was fine. It had a power commander on it, and the fueling was okay. It wasn't great, but it was good. And it did have a little bit of it didn't have full. It had restrictions in the first, second, third gears. When you got into the throttle, it just wasn't all there. The motor doesn't have a lot of torque, compared to like my GS or anything like that. But it was just a little weak there. I said, you know what? Let me get a tune. So and I didn't need to spend the money. But I found this guy that Ivan's Performance. He has an FZ1, so he really knows. He does a lot of tuning, but he knows these bikes. So I just follow his instructions. I did an airbox mod, cut open the airbox a little bit, put a filter in. I got the full exhaust already, and the bike has just been transformed. It's just unbelievably fast. I can't hold on to this damn thing. I crank it in first gear. I don't know, I guess we're about 6,000 RPM, and I just rip on the throttle, and then when it gets to about 8,000, the front end comes up, the wheel comes off the ground, you just click second gear, and it's just like, man, it's just everything I got just to hold on to the bike because the wind is just pushing me. And as you guys can notice, if you notice with the video, there's no more windscreen. I took it off because the wind, it buffered. It's too much buffeting right around the lower part of my helmet. It's really annoying, and it takes the wind off my chest, but now it's so much smoother, and I guess that's, I know a lot of people know that when you have it's just a cleaner air, and you don't have that buffeting, and so I took it off, and we'll see how long it lasts, and hopefully, I like to look this way. I like to look with the screen, but that was, that's $150, $130 that I probably didn't need to spend. So yeah, I did the tune. Yeah, and so now let's get to the cosmetic stuff. Now the tune wasn't a must, and you could say that's not cosmetic, but I didn't need to go with tune. So then I went with what else did I do? Okay, so I've done a bunch of other little things to the bike. When I do the walk around, you'll see I changed the front fender. I went with a carbon fender. I was looking for a black fender, but I couldn't find one, so I went with the carbon fender because it's dark and it's flat. I wanted a flat. I didn't want a glossy fender, and I took the red one off. And totally cosmetic, no need for it. And so I don't know. I just don't get it why I do these things. I put a new muffler on. No reason to do it. Muffler was fine. Just didn't like the way it looked. I took off the, which didn't cost me anything, but I took off the rear pegs, foot pegs, and I put on, I just bought a bracket, which is $20. It was not a big deal. So that's not a lot of money. I replaced some little pieces on the side where where your heels rub against the rear set. And yeah, so that was inexpensive. But the muffler wasn't. That was, a couple $100. I got a good deal on it, but it was still expensive. Not expensive, but relatively speaking. And so what else did we do? So I did the muffler. I bought a tail bag. I could have used my other tail bag. I just swapped them, but I wanted a new tail bag. Let's see. I did the fender. That was, I think, $150 for the fender. So all cosmetic stuff. I did the levers, didn't need to change them. The brake was adjustable. The clutch was fine. Now they're both adjustables, but I did it more for looks. Mirrors were fine. Didn't like the gold or orangish type mirror, so I changed them. So because I just wanted to change them. What else? I know I did some other stuff here. Nope. Well, and it just keeps adding up and adding up. Put the quick shifter in. Didn't need a quick shifter. I could shift it without the quick shifter, but it's fun. It's just a fun thing to do. Put the gear indicator. Not a must. I can figure out what gear I'm in, but I did the gear indicator. So it just keeps going on and on and on, and I just keep buying things, and I can't help myself. As I'm laying in bed last night and I can't sleep, and I'm thinking this would be a great topic. I buy I order a from Evotech. I bought a radiator guard. So it has a guard from the factory. It's not the best, but you have it, and yeah. So I just bought one. So I think my problem is I'm obsessed with just buying stuff and just doing for no reason. I don't really need to do this, So I buy the bike with a really good deal, and then I make the bike, well, maybe not such a good deal because I put a ton of money into it. I can't even add up. I guess I could add up, but I don't want to add up because I don't want to know how much money I've spent on the bike. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think as I sit at the light here, and the auto parts store is right across the street. What else did I do cosmetically? Oh yeah, so it had frame sliders, but they stuck out too far. I didn't like the way they looked, so I changed them. So that's another $120 or whatever it is. No need to change them, but I did. And I'm looking around what else I've done, but I can't. What else? I know I've done some more cosmetic things and spent more money that I don't need to spend, but I just do it. And so I'm going to come up with this. The question of the day is, do you guys get obsessed with buying stuff for the bike that you don't need? You just want to this light's going to piss me off because sometimes it doesn't, okay. Because you're a bike, they don't, the underground, whatever, sensors, they don't always pick up a bike. So yeah, so are you guys obsessed? Or you just do it, or you're not obsessed, you just kind of do it. It's not really, you don't go nuts at it. I can't help myself. It doesn't matter what bike I have. It doesn't matter anything, even with cars. It just doesn't matter. I just can't leave well enough alone, even if it is, whoa. Oh, guys, I hope you've seen that. Holy shit. Oh my God. Guys, I'm going to leave this on. I don't think I'm going to, oh, fuck. I can't believe that. Oh, my God. So I got to try to figure out how to pick this up. So, I hope I didn't fuck anything up. I can't believe I fucking did that. I can't believe it. All right, so it's going to make for a good video, guys. First time I dropped the bike because I'm not paying attention. I hit the front brake, and oh my God. So that's a good video, guys. So, oh shit, I think I bent my because I'm not paying attention and I'm trying to talk at the same time. Oh fuck. So spilled a little gas, but no big deal. Okay, so the frame sliders came in handy. No damage to the tank. And as you can hear, I'm using breathy just to pick this damn thing up. I don't have the best back, but I got it up. So my second drop, I've dropped my Speedmaster the same kind. No, not the same way. I didn't know if I had my kickstand up or not. So I'm going to have to bend that back. And yeah, so this is going to make for a great video, guys. I just can't believe I did that. All this stupid shit I do, and I pull into a parking lot. I grabbed the front brake, wasn't paying attention, didn't put my foot down, I couldn't hold the bike up. So, stupid, stupid, stupid. Nice brand new mirrors. Nah, they didn't get scratched. A little scratch. That's not a big deal. Little scratch on here, not a big deal. Everything else is okay. All right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, so you guys can see the damage I did. I just can't believe it. So I'll do the walk around. That fucking blew. It's more embarrassing than anything. At least I was able to pick it up. All right, guys. So I'm going to push this back because this, this camera just kind of went all over the place. So, but I still should pick up. So let me do a video of the damage. Okay, guys. So here we go. Bent. This is bent a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. So that's bent a little bit. So I'm going to have to bend this back. And yeah. So whatever. And so you can see that's all scratched. But nothing on the tank that I can see. So that got scratched. The mirror got, this is no big deal. I can repaint that. Everything else looks good that I can tell. No exhaust or anything like that, which is good. But I was going to do a walk around, but now my head is not into it. But I'll do it anyway. So yeah, that's cosmetic. As far as all the stuff I replaced, there's the fender, cosmetic. The lights I didn't have to replace. I didn't mention the lights. I didn't have to replace the lights. Cosmetic. The lights were working fine. They were just ugly. It's just everything adds up. Tires are new tires, and yeah. So now I'm just trying to collect myself. How am I going to name this one? I already had my idea what the title's going to be, and I already said that, but I'm going to throw it in here. I'm going to mix the title up a little bit, but yeah, from my embarrassment and I can't believe it, and I'm going to show you guys, so you guys will get a good laugh. So. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to cut it from now, and then I'm going to go with my stuff, and that's it for the video. Maybe I might start it back up again. We'll see, collect my thoughts.